Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Faith as It Is podcast. And yeah, you see all of us here, right here, for the first time together in a video episode. I don't know what to say, but maybe you should definitely stick with us till the end because this episode is basically just three of us talking and sharing some things in common. And mostly we'll be playing a little game which could be funny. I don't know, it's up to you guys. But anyway, let's see how it goes. And then most of you have been on Instagram. Basically, a lot of you are new people who have been following us. So we thought, this being our second anniversary, we wanted to reintroduce ourselves to all of you, those who are new here. So I think we'll start with Athena, and then we'll go with Sandra, and then I'll be introducing myself. Then we go with the flow.
Yeah, hi everyone. Hi guys. Hi Phillips and Ruth. And so I am Athena Thomas. I am a cradle Catholic, a Syrian Catholic from Kerala. I live in Gujarat, Vadodara. I was born and brought up here. This is my hometown. And I have done my schooling here. Then I moved to Bangalore to do my undergraduate. And that's where I met Ruth. And we've been together ever since. And later, this fellow called Phillips was dropped into our life by a stork. The stork just left him at our doorstep and we took him in. And yeah, it's been 2 years since Phillips came into our lives and we couldn't be happier. And yeah, I'm currently working right now. And yeah, I'm working and that's it from my end.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Ruth Sandra Harry and I'm from Bangalore, India. I completed my undergrad with Athena, as she already mentioned, and then we met Phillips, and we'll get into the specifics of that story in a bit. But yeah, we've been good friends and we've been having faith as it is through the thick and thins. We've been having God's grace leading us and guiding us. So here we are. I recently moved to the US to finish my master's, and now God is definitely teaching me and leading me, and it's been a great journey. So, and we have a lot of things lined up for Faith as It Is as well. So, can't wait to share this with you all. So, yeah, that's from me. Philip?
So yeah, I'm Phillips, and I don't think I'll be sharing where I come from because I literally am scattered all over the place. But then yeah, and I don't think I have anything else to say in addition because already Athena said that I was dropped in their life 2 years ago, and ever since they've been my best friends. And I think yeah, that's it for now. And I would also like to tell about how FAII was born, but I'll be telling that later. But for now, I think Ruth will be telling how we met, not just with this thing, but an in-depth explanation for those who are very curious.
People are going to be like, okay, for the 61st time. So yes, you might have heard that we all met we met Phillips on Instagram. So back in 2019, I suppose, that was when I had my conversion. I'm just thinking. I'm setting the stage.
Yeah.
So back in 2019, when I had my conversion from indifference, we started talking. Athena was my one Catholic friend in college, so we started talking and started talking about the more intense things about the faith, and we had this back and forth most of the times, and we had our own battles in life, and somehow God was there with us. And one fine day Athena came up with the idea that Instagram was just picking up with posts, and people were posting informative things and all that, and Athena was like, we should start something like that for Catholicism to answer questions like purgatory and heaven and hell and everything. So that was when the idea was born. And then so the one thing that was left out was to pick out the title. And, we have a lot of American Catholics, we have European Catholics, we have a whole bunch of them. But Indian Catholics, we weren't very sure. We had many. So that's when Athena said that, okay, we should name our page the Indian Catholic. And then he let the idea marinate for a bit. And all of a sudden, and he suggested I see Indian Catholic. I'm like, this is betrayal. Athena has literally started the page without me. And I go over and I see, and it's like such good design and everything. And I'm like, okay, it's just been 2 days. What is happening here? And then I text her, and then I'm like, did you start a page without me? And I think she also sent me the same post, right? You sent me the same page.
Yeah.
And then we were out on the hunt to find who the culprit behind the page was. And it was our dear friend Philip. You've got to say dear friend now that we're all together on the podcast.
I want to add one little thing in between. So actually that time in which Sandra came across this page, The Indian Catholic, when we were discussing our own page, we had a fight, and though I've never revealed to anyone why the fight was about, it's because she had the audacity to suggest that I am not her best friend.
Oh.
So I...
Yeah, you guys, Athena's kind of obsessed with this.
So I wasn't talking to her for like 2 days. And then I came across this page called The Indian Catholic. So I sent it to her. And ironically, it was within those 5-minute span that she also sent me the same page. And she was like, did you start this? And I was like, no, of course not. And we were like, okay, we are going to find this person out and kill that person. Or at least I was like that. And
we are not displaying charity right now, but okay.
And yeah, and Ruth will tell what happened afterwards.
So after that, we both obviously began following. You sometimes need to make allies with your enemies. So anyway, so we and then I think there was an instance where I texted Phillips, and no, I think I replied to one of his stories about his birthday. It fell on my brother's birthday as well. So I'm like, oh, okay, common ground. That's how we attack the enemy. So that's when it started. We started talking, and slowly we grew as friends. And I told Athena, Phillips isn't that bad of a guy as we think. So that's when she also, they started talking. And I think the first stage of building this podcast even was obviously God's grace, and our friendship, which grew, and it was like solid foundation. And one fine day, as Phillips always does, he shoots an idea. He's like, okay, you guys are in this podcast with me. And that's how all it began, you guys.
And actually, that time when Phillips texted, you guys are in the podcast with me, I texted Sandra. I was like, when did this happen? And she was like, I have no idea.
Exactly. I always caught an off guard.
Yes. Yeah, so that's the story of how we met.
And okay, from there, let me continue. So that day, I think it was in my first year of philosophy, where like I had a lot of free time. So I used to like simply roam around and think about life, like not just think, but try like instead overthink about life. And then that is how actually I initially started the page, The Rosy Boy. And then eventually I wanted to do something better. But then, of course, back then, from what I've researched, YouTube seemed like some distant dream. But then podcasting was booming in India. I thought like, why not bring Catholicism in it? Like we hardly had like 2 to 3 podcasting channels about Christianity or even Catholicism. One was from the Syro-Malabar, right? And I think, just a few of that things. But then they were also not active at that point. So all of a sudden, I still remember it was like around night 11 o'clock or something. I was like lying on the bed and I was like sending them the message. you guys, I'm starting a podcast and it is called Faith as It Is, and this is going to be the logo. And you are with me on this. And they were like, they didn't reply for a while, and they maybe, yeah, I didn't know all this discussion had happened back then. But then, yeah, so that is how it is. And eventually we started to schedule and plan about and take things. But if there is one thing that you ask that I regret not doing for Faith as it is marketing or promoting actually. Like, I mean, back then I was like total novice. I didn't know what to do. But then, yeah, if there is one thing that I could go back and do was like I could have promoted Faith as It Is for like 2-3 months, and then increase the intensity for that. But then, yeah, the past is past, and I'm grateful for what has been till now. And that is it. And I don't want to spend a lot of time on that because we still have a lot of interesting things here. And I just have one question for both Athena and Ruth before we get into the question and answer session. So what inspired you? I mean, see, I sent you a message all of a sudden to like, you guys are part of this, but you could have very well opted out, right? You could have very well walked away. But then what made you stay? Like, why are you still here with me? I mean, you can even choose to go away, but even right now, but then why are you still here?
Well, personally, for me, like I did want to talk about Catholicism as a whole. I thought I was going to do it on my Instagram page, but like making posts, I didn't know how long and how many people I can reach out to. There are certain topics that I feel is not discussed enough in the Catholic circles, and that's not just for Indian Catholicism, that's for Catholicism as a whole. I like my initial few episodes were about the Holy Trinity, and I feel like that's something that we should talk about more as Catholics, and certain other topics as well. I wanted to put it out there. So I thought that it's a great initiative with friends, and I'm very technically challenged. So when there's someone else to help me, it's like all of us have our certain strengths and weaknesses. I'm not very great at socializing either. Like I don't make friends so easily. So I mean, all three of us together, if we combined our strengths, we could do many things, is what I felt. And that has come out to be, that's exactly how it went forward. And later on, I got very emotionally attached. Like after a few months, I just got very emotionally attached to this podcast, and not to its people. No, I'm kidding. I just got very attached to my friends. I was already attached to my friends
This
to the
is
podcast,
betrayal.
and
This is absolute betrayal, backstabbing.
see, you people have backstabbed me first, so it's allowed.
Hey guys, no washing dirty laundry in public, okay?
Fine. No. In this episode, we are going to be like absolutely transparent to our followers.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I just got very emotionally attached to the people and the podcast, and there still are many topics that I want to discuss, and especially reach out to the Catholic youth. So that's what kept me here.
Well then,
Yes.
Miss Sandra, what's up with you? Why are you still
No,
here?
it's similar. I mean, do I have an option? I'm kidding. So that image is gonna stick in my head. So
we can
yeah,
make,
for me, I
we
mean,
can make
as
a meme
Tina
out of it.
mentioned,
We can make a meme out
for
of it.
sure. So obviously, as Athena mentioned, it was a mission, right, to reach people, and it was also something that I was saying and asking a lot about, like what my thought is here, what's happening. You've showed me the way now. What do I do with it, sort of? So it was all tying in together, and why are we still here? To answer that question, as Athena already mentioned, I think each of us in this podcast has a purpose, right? Each of us, it's like a tripod tent. Like if one leg is missing, there's a balance. So for me, it was, I enjoy talking to people and interviewing them. it makes Catholicism so real, that relationship when they talk about their own experiences. And that's the beauty that, you want to showcase. That's one way to inspire people. There is the other way of, giving knowledge to them. The other way is showing the people who are putting this into practice. So that was what inspired me into this, and I want the same for the rest of them. And so yeah, what about you, Philip, IT team?
Well, no, I mean, the idea was mine, so I don't think I have a more greater purpose to explain. So without further ado, let's get started with the game, right? So we have, let me tell you, so this is, so to all the followers watching this or to the listeners listening to this, so this is going to be like a 4-rounded quiz or a game or a questionnaire or whatever you call it. So each question will carry 5 marks. And this, the individual rounds will be explained individually. But the first round, as we begin now, the round is called How Much Do You Know Each Other? So we have been around for Athena and Sandra, they are more closer than me. But then all of us, as a team, we are together for 3 years. 2 years, 2 and 2.5. So how well do we know each other? So I'll not be answering the questions because I'll be asking the questions. So it's basically between Athena and Sandra. So yeah, are you ready, guys, for this? So I actually printed a lot of questions here.
Before we begin, Ruth, this is Philip's master plan to make us both fight.
Oh, for sure.
That's why he's hosting.
Yeah, I can see it.
Honestly, this is my master plan to make you fight, but don't worry, I don't think there are a lot of sensitive and hyper personal questions. But then let's see. Still, you guys can definitely pick up a fight wherever you want to, right? And I'm the first victim all the time. So this time I decided not to be the victim.
You decided to be the initiator.
Yeah. So the first question, so this round has just 3 questions, okay? So the first question to Athena is, what is Sandra's favorite food?
That's an easy one for me. It's biryani.
Right. You're right. You go with 5 points. And
when we were in college, she always wanted to eat biryani. As soon as the lunch bell rang, she's like, we are going to South Canteen to eat chicken biryani. And even if we were going outside the campus, we'd be searching for biryani places. And every time I went to her house, she used to be like, I've ordered biryani for you. Yum.
It was basically ordering for me.
Well,
I guess so. No.
This is obviously the correct answer, but you'll also go with additional brownie points if you guess her current favorite in desserts.
She's always loved ice cream. I know that.
Dude.
Has US changed your ways a little? Have you switched to glazed donuts or something? I've never had one, but is it still ice cream?
It's still ice cream, though. Still ice cream and carrot halwa.
Carrot halwa. I made carrot halwa for you once when we were in college.
Made it on Valentine's Day, you guys.
And I brought it in a small box. I had to save it from 10 friends at whose flat I made it.
Yeah, Athena is the best assistant, if ever gonna get out there. But yeah, she's my back off.
All right, you go with 5 points. And now Sandra, what is Athena's favorite food? The same question for you.
So this is a little hard of you.
Very tricky, given that.
But I do know that. Athena's staple is roti. Roti anywhere, anytime, any day. So that I do know. But I do know that she enjoys a good piece of cake, brownies, and chocolate cake, birthday cake.
Would you like to try by going a little broader? You could maybe go a little bit broader.
Gujarati thali.
The
What?
Gujarati thali, does it count? No, I don't think so, right?
Actually, this one, my tastes have changed in the past 4 years. Like,
Mhm.
I haven't seen Ruth for 4 years now, I guess. So she's right about the roti thing. Like, I used to get so annoyed when she said biryani because I wanted to go somewhere where I'd get North Indian. So she's right about the roti part. That's my staple diet. And cake also, yes, I like, but roti is the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Right.
fine. So both of you go with 5 each. And now is a tricky question. It's like super, super tricky. And in this, this question is for both of you. And whoever answers it
Mhm.
first will go with 10 points. Because it's concerning the host of the show.
Okay.
So what is my favorite food?
Biryani.
Biryani. Like no brainer.
No, you both are wrong actually.
I mean, do you count drink?
No, food.
Food. Maggie. Maggie. It's been Maggie for a few weeks.
Anyway, I mean, I just got to admit that I love biryani more than anything. But then Athena goes with 10 points because she answered it first.
What? I didn't know when the cue was to answer. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, boo. What's yours is mine, what's mine is mine.
Both of you like biryani. I am the only person with North Indian taste.
Yeah. The diversity in the group.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
I represent the diversity.
Awesome. So Athena goes with 5 plus 10 points and Ruth remains with 5 points. So 15 and 5. So the second question in this round is for Athena. What is Sandra's favorite movie?
I actually don't know, but let me say The Dictator.
Apps. Oh, dude. No way.
I mean, I did enjoy it, but...
Okay, wait, let me guess again. I actually have no idea.
Okay, fine.
Let's
see if Ruth can give her a hint, and if she can guess it right, she'll go with like 3 points.
I don't know if Athena's watched. I think she must have watched Ogre's Boo. This is the closest I can go.
No, can you repeat that word? I didn't even catch that. Ogre.
Ogre, green stuff. Princess, damsel in distress. Dragon. Literally scripting out the plot. But
the 10 rings. Did you? No.
It's okay, but you tried. It's Shrek.
Okay, fine. It's
There's Shrek. There's Walk to Remember. There's another Tamil movie. I mean,
yeah. So fine. So Athena goes with 0
remember
as of
the
now.
time we watched a movie together during college. Baywatch.
Yeah, I actually wanted to guess Baywatch because we
not
both were in
movie,
hostel. It's the
that's
one we watched together.
Yeah.
Did we? No, we didn't bunk class that day. I wanted to bunk, but Ruth
class
was like after class, and we got into trouble because we were late for hostel. We missed the deadline.
Okay, hostel time, but bunking class is around whoever's watching.
I actually have the picture we clicked at the mall. Maybe I can share it. Yeah, we can post it.
Yeah, we can post it at the end. Like we can. I was also thinking if we should compile the bloopers like over the time. I think I have all the raw files with me, except 1 or 2 which I accidentally deleted. We'll maybe like post a video
Yes.
Right. So the next question to Sandra is, what is Athena's favorite movie?
4 years, I don't know how many movies she's watched. So, but still, I'll take a wild guess. I think I think there are 2 movies that I can think of. One is Case for Christ by Lee Strobel, I mean, the story of Lee Strobel, the case to Cry. I mean, it's a book, but it's also a movie. I think she's spoken about the movie being made,
Yeah.
but not her favorite, I guess. But okay, one more guess is that, and that leads to the Confession movie. Your dad recommended it, and you really, really liked it.
Exorcism movie. Did you see that one?
No.
Maybe do you want
that movie where the
I can give you some.
Yeah, I think I need a few
Yeah,
clues.
I'll give you 2 clues. One is a sign and another is a word. Maybe if you can figure it out, you can get the
Sign and a
title.
word.
Yeah, so the sign is maybe, I don't know if it is potato or a heart. Is this? What is this? Oh shit. Okay, a heart, finally. Okay, so this is the sign and the word is soft.
She did get the first word right.
Love soft. What love? Is this a Hindi movie? No, it's Love Actually. No, what am I?
No, I literally said I literally gave you the word softly.
Love softly. Love whispers. Love today. Love actually. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. You guys are putting me in the spot.
Fine. Do you?
Clue?
Yeah, no. That is the most we can give.
Maybe. Wait, okay, just give me the lead actor. I'm very good at these things, I think.
I'm not giving you that hint.
Love potato? No, you said potato.
You are a potato.
Thank you. Yeah, that I've been told. But yeah.
We potato. Don't worry.
Okay, I give up. I'm sorry.
Well, the answer is love comes softly.
What movie is this? Boo, you've been gatekeeping movies from me.
I actually suggested that to you on the group. I told all of you guys, I was like, I just watched this. It's on YouTube. It's amazing. It actually has Christian values too.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Maybe next time be a book. Yeah.
But actually I do not have a favorite movie, so I just put down a movie I really, really liked. And actually we both don't discuss movies as such.
Yeah. Yeah, so, too much real life drama already. So.
Alright guys, we have both of you just have like 0-0 for this question. And like the last question, I mean not the last question, but like can you guess what is my favorite movie? I can give you a choice though. I mean I can be a little liberal.
Avengers.
I mean like yeah, Avengers fine, like there are a lot of
Spider-Man. Far away from home.
Yeah, he loves Spider-Man.
Okay, fine. Maybe like yeah, I think I should be a bit generous and go with 5-5 for both of you instead of giving one of you 10.
I guessed it first. Last time it's not fair. Okay.
Wait, we still have to guess it. Is it the one with Tobey Maguire?
He already gets to go. I guess. I mean, I already get to go.
Okay, fine. Fine.
So, yeah,
he loves Spider-Man.
Like, I mean, you should be more specific though. But yeah, I think at this time, I think Athena, let's give Ruth 10 points. Let's.
And what is the last movie? Back Home. Getting Back Home.
No, you don't speak about that because like I literally asked you to watch it like for 20,000 times.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I think this time we'll go with 10 points for Ruth because like the last time, I think let me be a little bit partial here. So
this is not partial. This is fairness. Oh my god.
No, it's not fair because like you didn't guess a movie in particular. You were like Spider-Man movie. What Spider-Man? Like there are literally 3 dudes, 3 Spider-Men.
That's far away.
Avengers? What Avengers? Like you should be specific.
Fine, whatever. Okay, give us 5 points. She's my boo. Give us 5 points. Yeah. We need to demonstrate teamwork and whatever.
So yeah, fine. And then the last question in this round, like last 3 questions in this round. So this question is for Athena. What is that one thing you're pretty sure that Sandra will definitely mess up and have constantly cautioned her about?
Athena, I'm like live.
No, I have something more specific. It's about time, time management. I feel like she can plan better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, time management is the answer.
That's what my leadership teacher
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, before I forget, like this question carries no marks because like this is, I don't know, I'll not explain it. But then, yeah, fine. Now this question is for Ruth. The same question. What is that one thing?
Right.
What is that one thing you're pretty sure that Athena will definitely mess up and that you have constantly cautioned her about? I don't think there's going to be something here because because it's always Athena who's like
Athena
coming
is
after
perfect.
us.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. I get it. Yeah.
But
I mean, in a positive way, way, of course.
yeah.
I think Athena, for Athena, I just feel like she'd mess up her health by overworking and managing her time too well.
I'll actually give you a hint on this one.
The
But
fashion
let's
department.
go. Fashion, yeah, you're my all-in-all hairstylist,
Guys.
clothes stylist, makeup artist, everything. But let's go back in time. Let's go back to college days. And yeah, you can give an answer from the past.
College days. Is it
And don't reveal too much.
hang out way too little with me in the beginning?
That's also true.
Okay, what else did you do in the college days like that? Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can't reveal.
Yeah, I'm very cautious with her with respect to a certain aspect. Which cannot be revealed.
Fine, let's skip
I
it.
get it. It's okay.
Let's skip
I
it.
feel
then,
like a win already.
Yeah, let's skip it already. And what is that one thing? This carries no marks, as obviously I mentioned before. So, what is that one thing that both of you think that I will definitely mess up?
Oh, we have a list.
But Ruth, you can't tease him like that. I will give the one-word answer.
Yeah, I mean this question is.
Ouch.
If only I had a gun.
You're not in Texas. oh no.
Dude.
So for me, I think what would Phillips mess up with? His sleep schedule. Been messing up, and his diet. The coke and the sugar. Oh my gosh.
I don't think we should be speaking about diet.
See,
I mean,
I'm a struggling master student. So whatever is placed on the table, I eat. That's all. Yeah. It's also inculcating the virtue of humility, by the way.
Well, fine. Thank you guys. Thank you for making me so humble. I think
I have an answer to that, what Phillips will mess up. And the answer is saving edited episodes.
Yeah, good one.
I mean that's
Actually,
that's not my fault. Like it happens.
Yeah.
Who doesn't make mistakes, right?
Yeah, that's true actually.
So yeah, so this round is like this obviously carries marks. So like obviously all of us know the correct answer, and the fastest answer first gets the mark. So like you can start away immediately as soon as you stop the question, or even between that. So there are just 3 questions, and you go with 5 each if you get it right. So who among 5 gets upset easily?
Athena.
Phillips.
So Athena goes with 5 for this. Yeah, guys, for those who are unaware, it is like I get upset for literally everything. but it's just that I mean Athena also gets
Nah.
upset, but Ruth also gets upset, but it's just like they don't express it. But then as soon as I get upset, it's like very visible in the way I text and stuff. So yeah. So the second question.
I'll also throw in a bonus why he gets upset. So the main reason for him getting upset is not responding back in 0.00005 milliseconds.
I mean that was once. Now I've changed. But anyway.
I think, yeah, right now he's okay with that, given how he texts once in 4 days.
So yeah, Ruth, you mentioned Athena. So why is that? I mean, you'll not go with any points, but like the reason.
Athena, why is that? Because
Before this episode finish, I want you guys to fight. So that is the reason I'm triggering all.
Athena, no, I think with Phillips, I can somehow read that he's upset. But with Athena, I'm still not able to read if she's upset because I'm like, I'm fine, boo. I'm fine. Yeah, everything's good. I'm okay. And things like that. So sometimes it's the truth, and sometimes it's like underlying passive aggressiveness. So I'm still learning to read that.
I
mean,
kind
Athena
of.
is the one who is like taking the steering wheel and after God, it's Athena who takes the steering wheel and says that it is like the episodes, the timings, and keeping us in check. So yeah, she has much more reason to get upset. That's why.
Very diplomatic.
Nice things about you, boo.
I think
Yeah,
you are very diplomatic in your answer, and everyone knows it. So yeah,
very
so,
charitable responses,
Yeah.
which I never give.
So yeah, the third question is like the final question. So yeah, obviously for this, the second question: who among FAII works very hard?
Athena, Phillips. Phillips, Athena. No, both of them in that order.
Phillips, Ruth, in no particular order.
Well, then
Right now,
as
I
I
think
and
the
maybe
viewers
like,
would have known what's happening.
So yeah, guys, it's just like for those who are watching, I'm just trying to make them fight or hate, but I don't think that's happening. So I think we'll give both of them 5 because like I'm giving both of them 0 because no one mentioned all the 3 of us. So
Because we're very humble, Philip.
no. Too much humility is also dangerous. So, yeah, both of you get 0, and in this round so far, Athena is leading with 5. So then the final question, in a positive way, you must have gotten the answer by now. Who among FAII is the most bossy?
Athena.
And I like how we put it like in a positive way.
In a positive way.
To
No,
save himself.
No, it's not to save myself actually, because like the viewers could think differently, so they might get a different meaning. So yeah, guys, no, Athena is actually really very sweet. I mean it.
Phillips was paid for this, guys, for this bit.
So yeah, and the thing is, like, we have completed 2 rounds, and the second round both of you go with 5 each. I mean, yeah, this is not like a very serious quiz though, but then just getting to know each other. So the round 3 is like, I think this is going to be like the controversial round, but let's see. This round is titled Honest Confessions. Honest Confessions.
Oh.
So you have just 3 questions for both of you, so you can answer it. So were you ever angry with anyone from FAII, and when is that, and what made you reconcile?
I think multiple times, obviously, because we were working together, and I think sometimes it was also selfishness. Personally speaking, it was also selfishness from my part. Sometimes, until we put down, remember the time we took to put down our mission statement? Until then, each of us had our own ideas for the podcast. and it was in tying in together, at least from my perspective. But then once we put down the mission statement and our roles were advocated, it was when, I think we could manage conflict much better. And I had this realization only during my leader development class. So I think, sometimes Athena had her own ideas for some episodes. And I had my presumptions about it, and Phillips had his own. But I think sticking to our roles with what we had to do helped a lot. And again, it's diplomatic because I don't remember why I was angry with yours, but I think most of our conflicts, at least from my side, arose from this aspect.
And you, Athena?
Well, yeah. So when the three of us work together, we all are humans, of course, and we do fight quite a lot. Maybe do we? Is it quite a lot?
But average amount.
No, I don't think it is quite a lot, but then, you can continue. I'll tell it later.
So we do have our disagreements, but we always reconcile. That's because the three of us are friends. And I do remember once we had, very in the start, long time ago, we had decided that if we had to save faith as it is or save our friendship, then we'd save our friendship and let faith as it is go. So yeah, you both are my friends and I might like you a little bit. So for that reason, whatever disagreement it is every time, sometimes it takes a long time, sometimes it doesn't take that much. And yeah, I'm just grateful for the effort that both of you put in. So all the disagreements are always washed away with the love of Jesus.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Then I think I need to share this with the people. I think it was during the start, literally 2 years ago, the beginning when we were speaking. So we have a group, okay? So all three of us have a WhatsApp group, and we were speaking something regarding confession, I think. And I was saying something, and Athena was saying something. I don't remember exactly the context, but there was a very little disagreement, and apparently I sounded rude. I mean, and then Athena left the group, right? Or yeah, I think you left the group, and she literally blocked me for 2 days. And yeah, I mean, that was the first and the last thing to happen. But then, yeah, I mean, ever since then, I don't think that such thing had happened again. But then, yeah, let's not recollect all that.
You guys, one disclaimer, one fact that everybody should know. We've all left the groups multiple times. Definitely God's love that's holding us together.
So it's there's one thing for all of us, we all the time get broken down into pieces, and then we leave the group, take time to put ourselves back together, and come say hi after 3 months, and that's become a fighting. And we're also used to it.
And sometimes understand people were okay, this is how we need to communicate with this person, how we need to serve them, and how we need to love them. So I think, as years went by, we learned to love each other better and understand better.
Yeah.
And the next question. So obviously, I'm not going to give you any point for this because, like you said, just confessions. And the next question is, were you ever afraid about that one day if FAII will have to dissolve?
Athena, you want to go first?
No, you go first.
I don't think I've been afraid about FAII getting resolved because I do know that we are friends outside of FAII. But I've always thought that where God leads us, that's what it is. What God plans for FAII, it's gonna happen. So none of us can stop it or not stop it. But sometimes I fear that it could be my own weaknesses that I can bring, which could cause disruptions or which could, which could bring FAII down. So that's something that I feared, and not something okay, this life kind of stuff, because it's all God's plan, whatever He will.
Mm-hmm. Athena, you got something
I
to
have
say?
never, yeah, I have never pictured FAII dissolving. Like, I do picture, yeah, I think I can picture the episodes recording not being as frequent as it is right now, and more gap between the episodes because we might not have sufficient time because of our day-to-day activities. But I've never actually pictured FAII dissolving, at least up until this point. And I feel like even if it does, it would have a very important reason, like something bigger for the greater glory of God, something like that. So, no, I have never pictured it. So, when I've not pictured it, I don't think I can talk about fearing it.
So since I framed this question, I literally have pictured this like more than 10 times, and I keep texting about this in the group, but these two girls keep ignoring it. But then, yeah, so with me,
That's because it's your midnight, like not getting sleep, thinking about the sky falling on your head and volcanoes erupting and what is it? Some sea monster coming out and eating you up type of fear. So I'm
I-
like, ignore it, it'll be okay in the morning.
I might have missed those messages, just so you know.
so yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to continue with that because it is, as Athena said, could
Yeah,
be.
we get 5 each, no?
Pardon?
I'm worried about the points now. We get 5 each, no?
For this, do you guys really require a point? For being honest.
Okay, fine. I mean,
Awesome. So, and for the last question, we'll wrap up that round actually. If there is one thing that you always wanted to tell to any one of us, that is the three of us, but never did, what is that? Do you want me to
I think
repeat the
Athena's
question?
gonna be like, Sandra, manage your time properly and commit to what you promised.
Yeah, I have never said that to you, so that is the one.
Yeah. I think so, Phillips, I'd say that, evaluate beyond your work in everything. So you don't have to essentially show that, that, I think your love language is more communicating through the work that you do or your acts of service. But you don't have to show your worth of friendship through that. So we love you no matter what. And that's something, have I ever told you this? Have I? Or no?
Maybe, or maybe. I mean, yeah, you've done it a lot of times.
Okay, then we can take this up. Sorry. But for Athena, please, Athena, give us grace and receive grace from us with respect to deadlines.
Phillips, you go next.
Well, honestly, I don't think I'm in a position to tell anything actually, because like I am always the one that keeps messing up. But then if there is something that I should tell, then I think I'll go with maybe kind of let us be a little bit more flexible, maybe. I mean, yeah, of course, partly because I'm lazy, but then yeah, that's it.
Sandra, that's for you.
No, that's for both of you in general. And to be more particular, that is for the dictator among us.
Okay.
And yeah, so Athena, you got something to say?
No, because I always tell you guys everything. So I just be like, hey,
Yeah,
can I tell you something? Don't feel bad, but here it is. I've always done that. So
Yeah.
And that is
Yeah,
really one thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, Maybe I can say let's be more punctual.
Yes, for sure. You see, guys, I think
that is
the
just
viewers understand the dilemma. More flexibility, be punctual. What is happening?
so yeah. I mean the thing with Athena is like she says what she has to say at that very moment, but sometimes
It breaks your heart.
Sorry, guys.
We need that. Okay.
anyway, to keep us in check. So that's it. So I don't think the viewers would be with us all this while, but for those who are still here hanging around,
We love you guys. Group hug.
Thank
Bro,
you.
hug.
Thank you, guys.
No, I
Thank
really
you
don't know.
so much.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. And like we have almost reached the conclusion. So the quiz is over, and the points as of now, Athena stands with 15 plus.
Because I let her win.
So Athena stands with 20, and Ruth with 15, and 5, 20.
Oh, I'm 22.
Yeah, you're 22. So I think technically both of you are in a tie, which would mean that I am the winner.
You see, Boo, how he did it. He wanted us to get in a fight, and then he'll win the game that he facilitated.
So fine, yeah.
This evil genius. He's not a genius, he's an evil Dumbo who played us well this day.
Aww.
All right. So, and to be a little more transparent to the followers, I don't think this will count as a quiz, but then a common question that many people, not on the official account though, but on the other pages, the Rosary Boy or my friends who watch this, the question that they keep asking is like, how much do you make by posting the videos and audios on YouTube and Spotify and stuff? So what?
We make a lot of peanuts.
All for the glory of God, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it was never something that we started off to monetize.
Monetize, yeah.
So that is not something that we're complaining about. But we don't make anything. Like, making money is not the objective of FAII.
Yes.
And for those who are wondering about YouTube's monetization, let me tell you our statistics. We are like 700 subscribers. So for the monetization to be enabled, we need 1,000 subscribers, which is definitely going to take us like 2 more years. Given that this is like a small channel.
I like the very realistic expectation.
And then after that, so this at least is an achievable task, but then after that comes the real problem. We need 4,000 watch hours in like 365 days, and that I don't think is going to be possible unless like a couple of our videos go like super viral and things like that. But I don't think that is going to happen though. But yeah, we are grateful with what we have. And the other question,
quality over quantity.
Yeah, quality over quantity. Do you guys ever think of collaborating with others for promotions, or like starting a Patreon or buy me a coffee kind of thing? So this is also another question that a lot of people, not a potential collaborator though, a lot of curious people have asked this. So yeah, what do you guys, we haven't spoken about this though, like, should there be a situation, would you say an yes or a no? So that is the question actually.
Well, that depends upon the situation. Like, personally speaking, for me, I'm very blessed that way. So I don't need to start a Patreon to support myself right now.
No, not yourself, FAII in general.
A FAII in general, if there is something that we need for the greater glory of God, then at that point, yes. But right now, we don't have a situation like that. Or this, as Phillips mentioned, we haven't spoken about this.
Same thing. We're still in the growth phase, so
yeah.
Only if there is a need for like a studio and more equipment, And yeah, we need feedback on that too, the quality, the production. We need your feedback so that we can improve and start a Patreon page. We need to improve it, so yeah.
So yeah, that's it, guys. And plus, I just posted a story on Instagram, like, we are recording an episode. Do you want something to ask us or something like that? So let me just check it quickly. So we have three questions actually. So I think we have answered one. What inspired you all to start FAII? I think that we've already dealt with. That was by Vinny. So we have already answered that. And this question is by
Hi, Vinny.
Yeah, hi Vinny. Shout out to you. And this question is like from a super gentleman. Have you seen a cow yawn?
I think I know who this very distinguished gentleman is. No, I have not, Aaron.
I have seen cows, but even if they were yawning, I don't think I would be able to make out. I would think they're reaching out for a fruit or something.
And the second question, the follow-up question is like, do cows go to heaven?
Interesting, yeah.
Oh, I think that's a theology question.
I don't think that we have
maybe we can address that in another episode.
I did hear something. Do you want me to share it or should we skip over?
Yeah, you can share it if it is
I
like
think we
real
can keep
brief.
it for another episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah,
like
maybe
it's like a like a promo for an episode that's going to be coming in the future.
So this question is like, what were the problems or difficulties that you all faced when you all started FAII? Did we answer this?
Answer that.
I
think
we answered this. Yeah. Go ahead.
Just one more thing is planning. I mean, we didn't initially we didn't have the Excel sheet to keep our episodes and check the dates and everything. So it was a little haphazard, and we didn't have a strategy of how to go about with respect to social media as well. The reels, and I think only off lately we started putting out posts and reels for feast days, so that we can keep our follower base engaged and of course, keep people aware of everything Catholicism. So yeah.
And I think I need to share this as well, because like it was, I think, the 4th episode of us. It was something regarding Lent and sin, and the episode was Ruth was interviewing me. And that episode, like, I literally struggled with that a lot. We were like literally recording the first bit for like 15 to 20 times, and I was not able to proceed after that. It was an initial stage, like we literally finished recording around 3 o'clock or something in the morning, 2:30. But yeah, that was like a real struggle, and I'll never forget that. So that is one thing. And
even with the recording, right? Even with our equipment, we faced a lot of issues. We started out without mics, so we gradually purchased mics, and we didn't know which medium to record on. Then we went on to Anchor and Zoom. The transition from only audio to video was hard, but yeah, God's been there with us, guiding and teaching us. And of course, we didn't, Athena and I don't know the struggles of editing, but Phillips has gone through a lot, like sleepless nights, 1 hour, and all that. So it's just been crazy.
Which reminds me, in case anyone wants to pitch in with help in editing, we are open to it. We can't pay you, we are sorry about that. But in case anyone wants to pitch in, yeah, we are open to it.
And yeah, if you can notice, we have a person sitting here from New Jersey, Hoboken, Ruth Sandra, with a new hairstyle. Just drop the comment. What do you
man,
think?
don't you guys. You
Just
were literally hating, throwing shade on my hair, new hair.
No.
Winter is coming, and I have to know how to manage my hair. So yeah, heretic.
Yeah, no, you look absolutely cute. Really.
Thank you.
I mean, you still have those curls on.
I'm inspired by you and Athena. Short hairstyle.
Yeah, I have short hairstyle. Very short hair. I can't manage long hair.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think so. The episode, it's pretty long episode. So I think the viewers might have quit watching this in the between. But then I'm pretty sure that we'll have at least one viewer with us till the end. So for that one, whoever is watching this, we love you.
Thank
We love
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you all. FAII has this is here because of you guys. We are so grateful. Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
please consider sharing the channel, not just when there is a video, but please do invite your friends or youth group or whatever to just check our channel out and consider subscribing, because the more subscribers we have, again, it is not about monetization, but then it's about if there are more views, we'll get a boost to post regularly, or else it's it's kind of disheartening. But then anyway, yeah, we are so grateful so far for all that we have had, and that's it, guys. Do you have to say something, Athena and Ruth? No? Yes? Maybe? We
I'm
still
good.
have...
Thank you.
Thank you to you both too.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's been so hard to just get the three of us together.
Yeah,
One screen.
we literally were planning to come together for 1 month or something, but then anyway, I think today is
And happy
December.
feast of St. Francis Xavier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy feast. We could have had a giveaway or something, but then yeah, let us try and see what can be done for the next year, and looking forward to all of your support. And that is all I can say for now. And that's it, guys. Let us conclude this recording session with a prayer. And I think we'll just say a Hail Mary and a glory be to the Father, right? Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now and ever shall be, the world without end. Amen.
So yeah, finally we made it. We did it.
Yay!
Let's take a screenshot. Wait, post. 1, 2, 3. And Phillips, do tell everyone later, at least in the stories, why you were in the dark, why we both were in the light.